What's up, people? It's Capra Veb. It's 1:32 p.m. 3rd of September. We're looking at the chart now. And as far as the prognostic ellipses, the green and the red ellipses that I'll draw on the chart sometimes, looks like we have this high that it formed like 5 minutes after the midway high ellipse. So with that said, I want to, as I said earlier in the day, when you get towards the end of the day, those orbs can be more isolated. You can pinpoint more accurately what's going to happen based on the price levels that transpired throughout the day so far. So it's 132, right? So 32 puts us in the range bound zone. We had 1, 2, 3, and a dip down, and then we broke out through the range. Okay, but we still have a low ahead of us, guys. So there is some sort of range bound issue here, where we're at right now, at roughly the 450.29. Or 453.29. Sorry, yeah, 453.29, and it's kind of like a range that looks like we bounced off of, and we're kind of like going sideways against that. And with that said, we should have some sort of dip from this range bound area, this some sort of dip between like 2 and 3 o'clock, roughly. That's the red orb that's super low. And I expect it's a difficult situation here, because the card is the 3 of Wands, which indicates a back and forth type of movement through the same support resistance line 3 times. So it'll cross it, cross it, cross it. And then what it does is it basically it confirms a bullish trend based on that information or that movement. But we also have a correlation to the low and correlator card here within the two. It's the same card. So it's a bullish card in a period that is correlated to the low. It says to me that we probably will decline to the low and then move off of the low. And it looks like there's some more movement into the end of the day as far as bullish behavior, but also there's indication when we have this like crossing back and forth from through the same support resistance level around this, like the next half hour to an hour-ish, right? We should be coming back down to some sort of range. Either that or we stay where we are and then we drop. But I believe we probably come down to a lower end of a range. And then we bounce higher, creating that confirmation of a move higher into the close. However, how far we dip in that low is to be determined. It could be quite a deep low. That remains to be seen. Okay. New York is so noisy. I don't know if you guys can hear my neighbors upstairs. So noisy here. It's good to be back for a while, though. It's definitely picking up. It looks like there's a lot more people in the city since even a few weeks ago when I was here, or a month ago, roughly. Yeah, we're at the upper range of the RSI here as well. Right now we are 65.19. We were coming off of 75.18. So we may have another bounce like off of the upper edge of RSI before we dip, but it is possible that if we're planning on going, if the market's going deep, we may not even hit that. That remains to be seen. But right now we're doing kind of like a sideways thing. I would definitely not be buying a long position right now just based on where the RSI is. I'm not buying one. All right, guys. I'll see you in a bit.